Hello. We are back on the Batman. I've not played this game for a while. I did the first episode and just completely forgot. Oh yeah, we get to watch this. I forgot about this. This game is actually really good, to be honest. From what I've seen so far, it's got Harvey Dent, so we're gonna get to see some stuff. I think in the last episode, I thought some was on, and then there's some controversy on the Waynes. I think that was what happened last episode, I believe. We're on episode 2 now, so while I shut the stream, we just look at the title card, which is pretty cool, to be honest. Here we are. Oh yeah, so I completely lost my train of thought there. I got to share out the stream. I just want to get this show on the road, because I haven't played this game in far too long, considering I said this would be a series. Please say this episode promo. It does. Nice. Because the server didn't load in, and I just clicked and pressed paste and sent it. I was praying I didn't put self promo, like general or something. That would have been very embarrassing. Okay, I'll get up chat in a minute. I just need to finish sharing out the stream. And that's it, okay. Let me drive chat on my phone, or should I get... Actually, I want to do the thumbnail on my laptop. So, I'll get this up, and then we can get going. This is fairly late for when I usually stream. I usually stream at 1 PM UK time. So considering it is 12 AM, well, 23:58. Pretty late for me. Well, not late bedtime wise, but like stream. My longest stream went from like 9 AM to 7, 6-ish. I had nothing to do that day. I was home alone, so I just took advantage of that opportunity. Come on, where's that thumbnail? Well, not thumbnail, but yeah, well, it's not. I didn't save the image, but I found it. I've sent it to somebody and trying to bloody find it now. Oh, there it is. Okay. YouTube.com. Now I need to. This is. I didn't know about this. There's a poll feature now. Okay. Oh, wrong game. Let me change that now. Oh wait, it is the right game. Never mind, I'm being stupid. Oh, my controller. Oh, well, I've got chargers. Fine. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, fun now. Jesus, I'm all over the place. That's why I don't. Oh my god. Oh, that isn't my stream. What's wrong with my YouTube? Come on. Thumbnail. Upload thumbnail. Smooth that. Let's move that. Let's put that there. Nope. Need to drop that. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, let's go back to the stream. Aha. Okay. Got my chat up and the poll that I didn't know was a feature. Okay. Wait, should I plug in my controller now? I feel like that would be a smart choice, but I'm gonna do it now for I'm in a quick time event and it dies actually. Cause sadly I know my luck. And it's not good. Then again, as soon as your battery's low, it lasts like an hour. Afterwards, I swear down. You should put a countdown on screen when your thing's about to die. But I'd actually realise. Because it will say that and I'll just forget. And then I go, why is it controller died? Didn't give me a warning. Because it was like ages ago. Compared to when it actually died. I might need to turn the music down a little. Okay, that should be good. Gameplay. Let's just go standard. Upload. Okay, I assume I was playing classic. Oh yeah, episode 2. Okay, let's go. Mine feels like a Two-Face game, like thingy game. Oh, I actually need to watch this because I cannot remember for the life of me what happened.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts,
Oh yeah, but it's got the
make
penguin
sure
in it.
you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together,
So Harvey
we
just
will
looks like
change
a punk.
Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a
I
wild
didn't shake
animal?
his hand, did I?
It's dangerous. I bet.
I'm just
The
coming back
chemicals.
to me.
Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's a lie or a setup. Is Alfred a drug lord? My only question. Kinda sad Telltale shut down. I kinda miss it. And like, I obviously my game is always big. The stuff like this, it's small and it's just a game where I can play this late at night, I can stream it, minimal effort, but I enjoy it. It's like a movie. It's like a good movie. It's like a comic book.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
What a creative.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family, too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
I
won't let you down again.
Alfred is one of my favourite DC characters. Period, actually.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh my god, I swear to God, man. If Red Death is a conspiracy, it's going to be something.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Yeah, thank God somebody did stab him. It means I don't have to do it.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Oh, this is actually depressing. I guess it was depressing, but this is like even worse, because yeah, he's like reliving it, knowing that his family were literally like family.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
No. This is really sad. You know, I thought this would be exciting, be like breaking criminals.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
It was just like a manhole cover. Joe Chill was just sat there. Punch.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't walk away. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Let's go. Let's punch them faces in. Go on, break his arm, rip his ear off, bloody feed it to the dog from the Dark Knight. Gordon? I want to see Gordon. I can't remember if I've seen him or not in this. He probably appeared in like a cameo. Why do they just look like mob bosses?
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Yeah,
we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Gordon looks like
Is
a
that a
bounty
fact?
hunter. He looks
It's
like
the
Finley
reason I
from,
said yes to this unorthodox request.
What's it called? Fuse from
Nice
Apex.
job bringing in Falcone.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya.
I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yeah, that was cute.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
But yeah, Gordon, they all just look like...
All right,
Fuck.
Falcone's inside.
They all
Say
look
what
like
you
mob
gotta say.
bosses.
We'll be out here.
Especially Harvey and Gordon. They look like they had to rob the bloody place. Hey, someone voted on my poll. I had no idea that was a feature. Like, I knew community tabs and stuff, but I didn't know you could do it in a stream. So, go on, punch him in the face, slap out, put dead of his, go on. Go on, kick him while he's down.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Keep thinking fist because it's going to appear. For some reason.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to
Falcone
see
is
me.
like a less overweight fist.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh god. Sometimes I feel like I'm the smart person in these kind of scenarios. I shouldn't have chosen.
Not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Batman don't.
Of course. You'd never know the truth.
Through Wayne now.
How much of your old man is in you?
I am no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh my god, what?
They're waiting for you in hell!
Oh, she's got some.
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! In or out! Go! Go!
Why has she got blue stuff around her mouth? What the hell?
We are in deep shit. I
How
bought us some
Bruce
time,
Gordon of the
but not
dynamic
much. Word's
as
gonna
a
get out,
terrific
sooner or
trio
later.
of DC.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
But that blue on their face ain't normal. And their neck.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Well, this is like some Jessica
Her
Jones
veins,
crap.
still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Gotham.
Cobblepot said something similar.
This is the instrument of your liberation.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Oh,
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Too late.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with. Huh. Disappointing.
I really use the silent
Maybe you have
option.
more to do with this than I thought.
I really use the silent option. I think that's the most appropriate one for that. Because if I say anything, it'll get taken out of context. But if I say nothing, I say nothing. Telltale Games is just like Twitter. And will get cancelled. Everything we do.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found for Docs. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
I understand, like, a judge, but you want him to be the judge.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Good, though.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two
Question everything
compounds.
you know about, like, the
men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but...
I am really sorry now, but I've got to end early. I really didn't want to do that. But yeah. Oh, I'm actually really pissed at that. But yeah, I have got to end early because I've got something that I need to deal with, and there's no point having my stream on for like half an hour. So I'm going to end it, but I will have a stream coming up soon. It'll probably be back on this. But yeah, see you in the next one. Sorry this one was so short. I couldn't apologise more, but it's just a shame really. I actually really like this game. But yeah, see ya.